Welcome to the channel Good Spiritist, Charity, Love and Good Spiritist Conduct. Love is suffering is benign, love is not envious, love does not treat lightly, does not become arrogant. Paul and Corinthians, chapter 13, verse 4, www.michaelis.ul.com.br, meaning of the word charity. A moral and spiritual quality that leads to love of God and neighbor. Love of neighbor, which consists in helping the destitute, helps the donation that is given to the poor and alms. Compassion towards someone who is in a difficult situation of benevolence. Meaning of the word love. A feeling of charity and compassion that binds a person to his fellow man. Meaning of the word compassion, participation in the pain of others, with the intention of sharing it with the suffering spirits. Book, Allan Kardec, Zio 4, 18th, 1857. Chapter 1, Law of Justice, Love and Charity. 186. What is the true meaning of the word charity, as Jesus understood it? Responsiveness, benevolence toward all, indulgence for the imperfections of others, forgiveness of offenses. Love and charity are the complement of the law of justice. For to love our neighbor is to do every good that is possible to us, and that we would like to be done to us. Such a sense of these words of Jesus, embrace one another as brothers. Charity, according to Jesus, is not restricted to almsgiving. It encompasses all relationships with our fellow men, whether they be our inferiors, our equals, or our superiors. She prescribes us indulgence, because we ourselves need indulgence. It forbids us to humiliate the unfortunate, contrary to what we commonly do. When a rich person introduces himself, all attention and deference is directed to him. If it's poor, it's like we shouldn't bother with it. However, the more pitiful the position of the person, we must be careful not to increase his misfortune by humiliation. The truly good man seeks to bring into his own eyes the one who is inferior to him, reducing the distance that separates them. Benevolence, manifestation of affection or affability, indulgence, tolerance to forgive the mistakes of others. Forgiveness, remission of a guilt, debt or penalty, remission, indulgence or mercy, in the face of a fault, an offense, clemency of a guilt, debt or penalty. The Gospel according to Spiritism, message sent in 1860, Paris, France, Marlon Kardec, 6th chapter, Christ the Comforter. Instructions of Spirits, Advent of the Spirit of Truth. I feel overwhelmed with compassion for your miseries, for your immense weakness, so that I may not fail to extend a helping hand to the unfortunate misguided who, seeing heaven, fall into the abyss of error. Believe the Mother, you meditate on the things that are revealed to you. I did not mix the tares with the good seed. Utopias with Truths. Collaboration by Elizabeth Godoy. Reports based on facts. There was a case of a neighbor of the Spiritist Center, whose house was knocked down by the rain. And then we get together, we talk, we're going to buy bricks, cement, tiles, that marathon of help, support, we're going to support, we're going to encourage. She was a very tall woman, very beautiful, very poor, but with a very noble haircut. He being so, we gather, moved by the word charity. Let's do good for other people. We built a room with a kitchen and a bathroom for her and her 6 children. and then we were all happy and we got together and were in that joy. We made a nice little tea for everyone and made potato bread. We celebrate everything. She moved home and some friends arranged barbed wire, surrounded the land, others set up a little gate. It was like this, that little beauty all plastered. Everyone participated, everyone helped, everyone carried the block, everything was beautiful. She looked at everything ready and at everything she had gained. She got used stove, used refrigerator, got used stuff. What we got, even the bed linen, we managed to give everything to her and to us. We had done the charity for us. We had done something big, good, but she didn't care about it. And it took 3 months or 4 months for everything to be ready, everything delivered. She was an alcoholic, she slept drunk, she left the pot on the fire, and the little house we built. Everything caught fire, neighbors managed to get her out, and the kids out. And we looked at all that, the firemen put it out, there's almost nothing left. Guys, don't you believe me? She wasn't bothered by anything that happened. She went into the street, picked up cardboard, picked up a lot of wood, an old box, and leaned against the walls of the house that had been left on the outside, and went to live with the children in that place. The way it was left, it's clear that we helped redo the roof, and buy other things for her, because she had children. But a spiritual friend at the center. After this had happened, he explained to us that for us, it had been a benefit of blessing and charity. That we committed ourselves with love to do all that. But for her, she felt like an offense. Like she wasn't able to take care of herself and the 6 children she had put into the world. So she really didn't care. She really didn't want all that. She wanted to live like she was living with those kids. And over time we saw that that yard became an accumulation of garbage. And no matter how much we tried in the Spiritist Center to help the children, give them clothes, give them food, everything for them, in her life and in her home, nothing has changed. We thank Elizabeth Godoy for participating and sharing Message from Jesus. Excerpt from the Carta to the Good Spiritists, Isaac, the Spirit of Wisdom, the Brothers in Christ, Ezekiel, Solomon, Manuel dos Ramos, Malachi, Joshua, and so many who did not even present themselves, but were present during the writings. Franca, SP, 2024. Will there be love? The good spiritist will need to be reborn with a sense of community. From this, it will generate the salvation of all of that collectivity. From there you will apply the reflections of this. I want to say therefore, that the good spiritist will dialogue with everyone with love and charity. There is no distinction of sex or belief. Heaven is, and always will be, for everyone. Everyone who is worried about the other, I can't, and so be it, let's be good spiritists.